I mean, like,
sorry guys, I gotta review something.
don't worry about it. You do that, Beach. We will.
Literally just do this.
We will do a little bit of dancing, and Chad didn't really get any questions in earlier. So,
Oh yeah, we'll answer some
dear Dr. Chad,
Dear Dr. Chad, please ask us a question.
ask some of the people in this room a question.
Do you want
We
to
have-
do
What's
this?
happening now?
Do you want to do this as another giving horrible advice, Kate, or do you want to?
Where's Agnes? Is Agnes around? I mean, I'll do it if she's not here.
I don't think I know
They would
this.
prefer the challenge is they would prefer that Agnes show up, so we can hold on that if you want to.
Yeah.
Gift.
Yeah.
Thank
I'd
you,
love
guys.
Agnes
But-
to be here myself.
Well, we can Doctors LRR this. That's quite all right.
Oh, there's a really good question right there from Holo the Wise Wolf. Hey, what's that name of that guy over there on the far left with just his arm in view? That would be my close personal friend, John Cena!
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
God damn it, Doge Cena.
Andrew, I like this question. Dear Doctors Kate and Andrew, tips for acquiring such epic levels of best friendmanship.
Buy each other
Stupid gifts.
stupid gifts.
Find a meme that you both really think is the dumbest thing possible, and then initiate a war, including that meme. Just let him die. And then become best friends.
Yeah.
That's basically how we did it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the whole prank war was kind of just totally out of nothing.
Yeah.
But we both kind of committed to it, just in the sense of like, it would be really funny if the other person had this thing, and if I tricked them. Like, having clever and harmless, kind of above all else, pranks is sort of a good way to bond with your friends. It gives you something, sort of this ongoing story for a while.
And I'll admit it, Andrew is way better at it than I am. However, I appreciate that because I have so many gifts now. Not gifts that I particularly want, but I have them.
Yep.
Yep.
Dear Dr. Desert Bus, do you prefer the new or the old Dawn Guard logo?
What was the old logo? Oh,
I'm a fan of the new Dawn Guard logo, but I am biased because I helped create it.
I also know someone who is not a fan of that anything to do
He's
with
also
that.
biased.
Well, you'll see.
That's fair.
Dear Doctors LRR, what are your dreams like during sleep in between shifts at Desert Bus? I had Desert Bus nightmares last night for the first time.
I had a Desert Bus stream a couple nights ago
Yeah.
that I came in here. No, I was leaving and somebody was following me home because we were actually concerned about that the other night. Some weird guy was kind of following me home. So I was like talking to people on Slack being like, don't worry, I'm cool. And then, but in the dream that happened, and then out of nowhere, Mikey Newman came and saved me. And he's like, I got chili for you though. And I was like, this is the best dream ever.
Mikey's legit.
Oh, Mikey's
I
chili.
don't have Desert Bus dreams. I sleep like the dead.
Like, sometimes I just have regular dreams, sometimes it totally varies. But last night my dream was that I had fallen on camera and like broken my leg and was trying to convince Johnny to go offline because I couldn't move.
You have to take
And
out the stream.
he was not paying attention, and I just could not get his attention to save my life. That was it. That was the whole thing.
Dear Dr. Andrew and Kate, where could one possibly get their hands on a Fugi shirt if they desired one? You could probably
you could
custom make your own.
Yeah, you can make your own.
It's not like we own the rights to
If-
Fugi's face.
if
Do
you
we
go
own the
over-
rights to Fugi's face?
I don't think so. Fugi, are you here?
Yeah.
Can I have the rights to your face?
Absolutely not.
I tried.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta make your own, sorry. Those were a custom prank order. I don't know what's happening.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dear
All right.
Dr. Slur, how can I get Mikey Newman to bring me chili? That's tough.
Be rad.
Yeah, be a friend of his, I guess, and then go to a barbecue in Seattle. That usually works pretty well. Yeah, Thomas knows.
Thomas knows what's up.
So I had this short rib chili that Mikey made
Ooh,
this one time.
that's a really good one, and I want to know the answer to that too. If it's not too much trouble to split your attention, dear Dr. Beej,
Yep.
how do you come up with all the crazy sponsors for Corp Line?
I generally start. It works best when I'm driving.
Okay.
Because what I'll do is I'll just try to start thinking of either a last name
Yeah.
or just a funny sounding word,
Yeah.
and then I try to build like, okay, if I can find a funny sounding word, it's like, then what do I do with like Joss Ross's Boss Moss Floss.
Which is my favorite one.
It was not that hard. Because
Yeah.
it was like, I need something that's kind of like, okay, so we have, I was thinking of Bob Ross actually at the time. Like, this is like months ago, but I was actually
Yeah.
thinking that. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Joss Ross works. Okay, that's good. And then it's like Joss Ross Floss. Okay. But then what else does works? And then it's like Moss, no, and then it's, all the words kind of tumble out, and you're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
Joss Ross's Boss Moss
Yeah, as
Floss.
soon as you start to think of that, like what rhymes with spaghetti,
Exactly, right?
suddenly you have Hetty Rossetti Spaghetti Machete.
Exactly, and that was because of we were doing Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah.
We were doing the whole
Oh, yeah,
Mom's
that's right,
Spaghetti
that's
thing,
right.
right? And then I was just sitting there like Mom's Machete, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's perfect. So we have Spaghetti Machete.
Yeah.
How do I? Maybe it's Mrs. Machete's something spaghetti, and like, no, wait. The character in Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
Mr. Resetti.
Ah.
And I'm like, I'll use that, but then I need a lady's name. Betty? No, Hetty. That's even better. Hetty Resetti Spaghetti Machete. And it just kind of like slowly tumbles out. That's kind of how it works. But the most recent one that we did was I can't ruin it. But Kathleen suggested a word to me, and I was like, I like the word. I'm going to steal that one word, and then I'm going to go think of some other things that go with it. And I can't ruin it because it's the next episode of Purple Line.
Ooh.
The
Secrets.
driving creative thing makes sense to me though.
Yeah.
Like if you follow Chris Straub on Vine,
Yes.
some of his funniest vines are just things
In the
that
car.
he's come up with while he's sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
Because like a certain portion of your brain is totally used, and your creative brain is just like, give me
Do
something to
something.
do.
Yeah. And you just start saying words, the next thing you know, the words might turn into a song, they might turn into a thing. And
Yeah. Speaking of something to do, he's not even here for this, but Alex has hit 3,000 total
Yes.
on his shift.
Hey.